Hello everyone, welcome to another exciting episode of the Hand of Tezla. It's been a while since I've actually started this campaign, and it's funny, I played this campaign. The moment I got the domination victory, which was 2 episodes ago, I started to work on a new campaign for a new species because I figured this is going to be coming to an end pretty soon. We've taken up a nice bit of space. We've already vassalized these guys, most of the Empire. So these guys are our vassals. These guys are our vassals. These guys are our vassal. They're pretty much going to be our next vassal pretty soon. And these guys we're at war with, and we're going to beat them pretty soon, and it's gonna be near a wrap. We've pretty much done a really good job of taking most of the galaxy, and so I was gonna start moving forward with a different campaign. I'm also deciding whether or not I just want to close out by taking the last fallen empires, or if I was gonna take the Bacterian space. I might do that. I'm not really sure what I was gonna do. Probably shouldn't have said that, because I know I have a tendency to, when I say something like that, then these things I don't want these guys to awaken. I really don't, because the game cheats. It really does, the game cheats. And I don't want the game to cheat. I want you to not cheat, game. Do not cheat. Anyway, with that said, I'm close to wrapping up all this stuff. Then close out these traditions. I've actually activated the Plentiful Traditions mod for this campaign, just so I can see some other options after I finish with Prosperity, because I'm not going to do diplomacy. They don't do diplomacy. They are hive mind. So we're going to be doing something else if I decide to play the campaign past this episode. I'll kind of fill things out as I go and decide whether or not I want to continue with this. We've done a really good job, like I said. We've got, we've already taken over, or taken claim or dominated most of the galaxy. And so, I don't know, will I play until in-game crisis? See how I fare against that? Or will I end it? And again, I almost want to play against in-game crisis, but also think that it cheats with that too, because it's just kind of ridiculous. They're kind of ridiculous, so I almost don't want to put myself through that stress. But it is part of the game, so I don't know. If I just get really annoyed with it, I might just stop that. The campaign that's going to follow, I'm just going to get this started here and finish off with here. I'm at war with these guys, but the campaign that's going to follow this are their warriors, and so it's a very military-focused campaign where I'm actually pretty much designing that species and designing that campaign. Okay, where are my Queen Swarmers fighting these guys? I'm designing that other campaign that I'm working on around the idea of, okay, I'm going to face off against Fallen Empire and against the crisis, the in-game crisis. So this next campaign, I'm designing my entire campaign around the premise of going up against them and building up forces and being capable of taking on those kind of things. So that'll be. I'm also considering pausing this hive mind campaign because I'm going to be playing another hive mind campaign once the new update comes out. Because there's going to be an update coming out where we're going to be able to be robots and synthetics, and I'm primarily focused on getting the cyborg assimilators, because I'm going to do pretty much the Borg. I'm going to play as the Borg as much as I can. If I can find a mod that gives me those ships, that'll be great. But I'm going to play as the Borg. Kinetic artillery, that's great. Modern missiles, that's great. Breeding program, really? Alright, but we'll aside that stuff too. gonna clear certain projects. I guess I have someone working on those. Still updating some of my ships here. I mean, not ship species. I'm making them conservationists. This will be good. This will be good. One more month to go. Let's see if I were to come build some more ships, because I have a lot of ship designs here.
Situation log updated.
Guns, cannons. Here. I wonder if I have any flat cannons. What is this? These are auto cannons, so that's not it. That's a particular
situation log.
We could have, see if I have a particular. I don't think I don't have a ship with flat cannons on it. I'm trying to think point defense for my next campaign. Not the campaign, but my next ship class. Or if I have an existing ship class, that gives me some fighters. Because I want to be able to go up against the swarm class. Yep, I got you there. I have a lot of ships.
Species modified.
Class. There we go. Defender class is important to me because I need more point defense. I need better point defense against fallen empires and against. Let's see, this guy here doesn't actually have the improved. Oh, I see, that's why. I don't have enough power. Huh. Interesting. I'll have to do something about that. Fact of the matter is, this is that's why this one isn't. This doesn't even have the best thrusters. What's going on here? I think I was sacrificing. Boom. Okay. And that's unfortunate. I lost some shields there, but I'm just gonna give myself some shields. Boop. And just not like the absolute strongest shields. Power usage 30. Great. So I still get shields. I just lost like 300 shield for that. But they're gonna be faster. They're gonna have better sensors. Better evasion speed. So really, slow ships like this aren't good for my fleet, because if this thing goes slow, then the whole fleet goes slow. So I need to kind of wonder how many of my other ships are like that, where I kind of sacrifice speed. That one ship was probably slowing down my entire. Yeah, okay, whatever. But I got a defender class there, and defender class here. What is this? Fighter wing. Great. I need something that fights against shields better. Maybe the Hornet class. Maybe I built a lot of those Hornet classes. But I am at war, so let me see what's going on here. Because I kind of got off track with this. What are you doing? Where do you transport fleet right here? Okay. This has taken this planet. No, it hasn't. This is bombarding. So I'm probably gonna take this planet. It's probably already. What are you doing? Excellent. Alright, so where is my this guy just kinda sitting here? Yes he is. Let's hit up this planet. And let's see, do these guys have any defenses? Yeah, but not enough to really need 77. Why do I have 77? I feel like I'm going overkill right here. I probably don't need 77 size army for something like this. So I'm just going to split this in half. Boom shakalaka, great. So I'm going to send this to land armies. Yeah, that's, I don't know, for that size of a fleet, I'm surprised it's not doing more, not tearing through that, whatever. These guys are here. I'm gonna send them to this system, there we go, into orbit. I'm just gonna do into orbit. I'm just gonna go back to the other one, into orbit too, because I don't want to, get crazy over here and have them trying to land before it's too... Before it's smart to. There's another. Let's see, are these guys done upgrading? This one's here. This one is still upgrading. Okay, 48%. I got you. Now, I sent a science ship into the system to just kind of take a look at what their fleet power is like, because if I were to say pay them a visit, I would want to see, you know, what kind of, you know, just have an idea of, you know, what kind of resistance I'll be going up against. Oops. I just realized that I don't have this set up to the fast speed. That's why it's going so slow.
Complete.
And oops. Right here. Oh, great. Okay, it's actually already done a great deal of bombardment here, so they're ready. They're gonna be cooked by the time these guys get there. Okay.
Debris analyzed.
Debris analyzed, fantastic. And they found nothing of use to me. Alright, so all these constructions are complete. I have no idea what my thinking was when I was building all those ships, because they all seem to be corvettes, which I'm retiring corvettes in my other campaigns. I mean I'm not retiring. I mean I'm using them less, is what I meant to say. A lot, yes. I mean a lot less. A lot, yes. Oh, I see. I made another true swarm fleet. That's what happened there. It's going to be like, I guess, 100 corvettes in that fleet, which gives me a pretty nice little bit of fleet power there, like 10.3k. That's not bad, actually. I guess I'm going to merge that with... am I going to merge that with one of these, or am I just going to kind of have it on its own? I'm not sure what I decided last time. But land armies, great. Now it should be telling me that this fleet's started to. My army should be landing on the system by now. Okay, there, on the planet it is, just about there. They're just taking their sweet time. I wonder if my transport ships need to be upgraded, because they I sometimes didn't upgrade those either. Well, transport ships are, wow. Look at this. This is tragedy. This is a tragedy right here. I can't believe that all this time they really don't need tracking. So since range would be nice, but I can't believe after all this time I still haven't. Let me just power usage. Okay, maybe I don't need this. Whatever. But I do need the... There we go. Oh my goodness, I can't believe it. All this time they're still using like level 2. That's my fault, that's totally my fault. Because I never upgraded my transport ships. And also these guys, why didn't I ever upgrade the... I don't know. I should have given this more. There we go. Maybe that's too much. Actually, no, that doesn't matter. There we go. My hive drones, also the my colony ships. They should have. I can't believe this whole time this whole time my transport ships dealt this entire like last couple of. I can't believe all this time I never upgraded my transport ships because they were just going slow. They were. I can't believe that. All right then. And are these all Sting X class? Wow. Interceptor class and Sting X class. What is Interceptor class? I forgot what all these things are. I really need to find a way of naming these things something that I know what they are. This is, oh wow, okay, shields. Oh, I see.
Incoming transmission.
That's smart.
Enemy planet secured.
Okay, so Interceptor, that's all disruptor damage, and Sting X is okay. Proton, okay.
Research
Proton
complete.
torpedoes. Okay, that works. That's gonna be a heck of a fleet force right there. Hull integrity, boom, split 5% to my entire fleet. That's good for that. Missile technology. Should I research that or crafts? Strike craft damage. I'm gonna go with strike craft damage. Ooh, kinetic weapon attack speed. That's good too. Or minerals increased by 5%. All good options, honestly. Armor torpedoes. Not really caring about that. Crystal forge. That's 5%, right? That's 10%. What? Ooh, that actually. Well, I want to say yes, but at the same time, I just realized that ooh, whirlwind missiles. Missiles. It's actually not too bad. I mean, cooldown is 2.10. They do a fair amount of damage. Anyone with point defense probably wouldn't really care about that. But if I were to say have a swarm of 400 ships that had these, that missile damage would be pretty crippling. Because that's a lot of missiles that it shoots at one time, so the point defense isn't as effective. I like this. I really do like this. I might get that later on too. But I'm just gonna go with the armor compression. 5% to armor. Empire wide. I like the strike craft damage thing. So I'm gonna go with that. Even though I probably should go with kinetic damage, but I haven't been using kinetic as much as I've been using invasion over. Peace offering. They're like, please end this war with us. And I'm like, no, we'd rather take everything from you. So I'm just gonna keep this going here. Move on to the next target, which is, I guess, this system. And take this planet.
System survey complete.
Great. Good for him, studying particles. And I'm not even going to leave a fleet here. I'm not even going to leave armies here. I'm just going to disembark all. I really don't need to leave anybody behind. I really don't see the point. And I'm just going to shoot them into this system. And then from there, I'll just, wait this out. Have I invaded this planet yet? Oh, we're invading right now. Okay. Planetary invasion. And we won that one.
System survey complete. Anomaly
Research
found.
that anomaly.
Enemy planet secured.
Enemy planet secured. Great. And same thing with this one. I'm not even going to bother leaving armies here. I'm just going to Malwegoll. Send these guys into... what is this system? Something else. Where is this? Bacterians, whatever. We're gonna jump into this system. Great. And then from there,
Debris analyzed.
and we're going to send these guys. They are... where's my experiment? There we go. These guys. Okay. Let's just jump into... yeah, this system. Take out this... nope, not that planet. What am I doing? This planet. I'm going to take this uncolonized planet and I'm just going to... nothing. It's an uncolonized planet. I'll just do nothing with that planet. But you can see from this I am ready to tear a new one into my opponents with this fleet here. Take out their shields with 50 and 50. I'm liking that. Now I have to build more. Let's see, what am I going to build? I was going to build cruiser. Infiltration on a 20% of progress. Oh, that's not good. I realized. What? Okay, yeah. Okay, I see, because I've already probably planned to build in that system, but someone else built it in the system already. Sometimes my construction projects interrupt with each other. Yay! Okay. So this little fleet is going right here. Going to the solstice system. Really? Are you going to warp to the solstice system? What are these guys doing? Well, did I leave anyone on that planet in the solstice system? Salty. Nice. Alright. That's here. What do I do? They're leaving the armies. I left 5 armies there. So they can defend themselves. Worst case, I might have to send my... these guys are upgrading still. Okay. It's taking them a long time to upgrade this entire fleet here.
Construction complete.
Growing tensions, this will set us back. Avert war on Sanctuary. Ha ha ha! An attempt to replace the leader of one of the dominant nations on Sanctuary J with a body double from our own ranks has gone terribly wrong. Our agents were discovered. Those who weren't killed in the ensuing firefight committed suicide to avoid capture as per instructions. The leader they were sent to replace has blamed this incident on a rivaling nation. International tensions on the planet are growing, and several nations have raised their military readiness levels. Our infiltration cells have prepared a global propaganda campaign to defuse the situation, but they require a science ship in orbit to coordinate their efforts.
Situation log updated.
That is great. I might just have to do something. What is that? Sanctuary J? You know what? I really don't have time for this Sanctuary J. So I'm just gonna do what I should have done a long time ago. Embark on. This guy. Okay, these guys are just gonna go to Sanctuary J, and they're just gonna. I mean, I was trying to be patient, but it's just not worth it. It's just not worth it. Land armies. Let's just land armies. Yes. We're gonna take that planet, whether they want us to or not. How about that? Oh, it's not really a planet. We're gonna take that. we're gonna claim that bit of that fallen world. Not fallen world, but ring world. You know, I just kind of wonder, like, how do you grow up as how do you mature as a species? Like, how do you see life when you're growing up on a ring world? Because you've got to, you know, at some point you've got to realize that you're not on a planet. Maybe they don't realize that that's different. They've got to believe in. They've got to have some sort of mythology or some sort of. There's got to be some sort of mythology. There's got to be some sort of spiritualism connected to their environment. You know, they've got to believe in some greater power that's given them the ability to live on a planet that's custom built. They've got to know that it's not a naturally occurring structure planet. Or maybe that's just how they believe planets are. I don't know. You kind of wonder how. What kind of story can you tell about a species born on a ring world, built, designed, and built on and put on a ring world, and how they perceive reality and how they perceive, you know, what is and isn't true.
Ships upgraded. Anomaly found.
Strange. Anomaly found. Great. Study that anomaly. Alright, and we're taking out that spaceport. Ooh, ship's upgraded. Wonderful. So there they are. Wow.
Science ship under
that's
attack.
24.2k. That is
Science
amazing.
ship lost.
Science ship lost. Where's that? Oh, okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. I guess he was going to,
Situation log updated.
Darn it. Great. Now we're gonna send this guy. Not this one. Where are my clones at? Where are the clones at? Turum. Come on. Stop going slow. There we go. And great. So we've been able to our infiltration is at least working a little bit better on one of those planets that we're trying to infiltrate. I was trying to infiltrate instead of just drop armies so I could save myself some influence, because I'm trying to build up influence so that I can I want to cap on my influence so that I can take out not take out, but integrate the Domina Union, because they're a big empire, big vassal, and I want to swallow these up. Once I can swallow these guys up, I'm going to get like 40k or more of fleet power, and that would be incredible for me. And also that would just stop them from constantly insulting us and hating us. So I'm like, I want to get rid of these guys for good.
Hostile fleet engaged.
Hostile fleet engaged. Great. I'm not really concerned about these guys bombarding this planet. Where are these guys going?
Situation log updated.
They just keep jumping back and forth between this system and this system, which doesn't make any sense to me, but that's their choice.
Incoming transmission.
This is another request for peace, I'm sure, where they're like, listen, we get it, you're... Alright, well this is, again, it's been 30 minutes, I see. I'm gonna pause for a quick second, because they're giving me 6 planets, and they're agreeing to be humiliated. So what I need to know is, like, how much am I taking from them? How much am I asking for? Oh, I see. I'm asking for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, maybe 9, I guess? I'm not sure what this is about. The planet is occupied by another enemy of theirs. Okay. They're already at war. I guess that's... And, yeah. Humiliate them. So they're pretty much just saying, like, okay, get it. We get it. Like, you're clearly whooping us really bad. It's currently, like, it doesn't belong to our opponents. Seed. What? Oh, okay, they're trying to take... that makes sense. When we went to war with them, they wanted to take this one planet from us. But those people revolted. They rebelled. And so there you go. That makes sense. That's that. Okay, but anyway, while this is going here, I said I'm going to end this episode here, so I have to end it. But before I do want to put these guys to work, and I also have to do something with all these minerals here, minerals with energy. I'm gonna just go to let's just go somewhere. Let's see the curator. So what can I get from the curator? Communicate. Tell me about the mysteries of the universe. Tell us about the what else do you have to offer? Tell us something we don't know.
Situation log updated.
Okay, that's interesting. I'm really curious though about that, and I guess that's done there. Tell us something we don't know, and they gave us something to think about. Point of interest. Track our map. What is that? Where is this point of interest? Huh. I'm trying to figure out where these other precursors... Oh, I see, I can stop tracking. Gotcha. Because I've already completed 5 of them. So I don't need to track those anymore. I don't have to worry about this because I'm just going to just take the planet. I'm just going to rip it out of their hands. So that leaves me with only 1 Blinky. Great. Do I have a scientist that's just kind of sitting around? I just lost a scientist because of reasons. And I need this guy to... Okay, I need a new leader now. That's great. Means I have to use a little bit more of my resources I didn't want to give away. This guy's level 3, which is perfect for me. And boom, there we go. What? Oh, okay. Well, I guess I'm using aliens now. I guess at this point, I mean, they're all part of the hive, so it doesn't really matter. But I'm gonna send him. Oh, I can't send him to the system. Are you serious? There's just one system that's outside of our range of space? Alright, well, I need to send a construction ship over here then. And what are you doing? You're over here, you're just kind of chilling. So we're gonna make you go to the system right here and build a wormhole station. And then the science ship that I just commissioned, the scientist, is going to go right here. Then once that construction ship finishes that wormhole station, I can pretend that... Ooh, this guy's way over here. I have to choose the one ship that's like way across the galaxy. But by the time it gets there, I can trust that the wormhole station will be built. I send my spy ship all the way across the galaxy on an errand. Then I'll have to come right back. But this is good. I have a nice load of fleet power right here. I think if I add this up, I might have 100k, which means I'm getting close to being equivalent to these guys, which might be a problem for me to Malwegoll awakens. I don't want them to. I want you to stay asleep. Equivalent? Ugh. Stay asleep. Go to sleep. Stay asleep. He's over here. I'm just gonna jump all the way from there into. I'm in the system, taking this planet. That's the planet. That planet. That planet. I've got this planet. I think I've pretty much got most of this under my control, because once I get, I got this planet right here. I see, gotcha. So, let's just send him to this planet. How long is it gonna take him to get here? Goodness, sweet mercy. Maybe not. I'm not gonna send him over here. I'm gonna send him to. What other planet am I trying to take? Just gonna zoom in here from this. Is the Mirzam system on my list of things to take? The Mirzam system is not. I was taken by someone else. I see, gotcha, so I actually can't claim that. What about the system out here? Ijax. Is Ijax on my list? Ijax is not on my list of systems to take. Huh, that's interesting. And Veldazir? Why would I claim of all systems that I would want to take from them? Why would I choose the one right next to a fallen empire? I have no idea why I would do something like that. In fact, I think that would probably be one of the dumbest decisions that I've made. Because that doesn't make any sense to me. I have no reason to want to be right next to the fallen empire. I have no reason to want to do that. No logical reason whatsoever. So if I want to do all this, what if I just claim all this right now? I am close to... Actually, I can end this war right here. I can claim all of this. They'll accept it. And I'm not even going to worry about this system right here, the Mirzam system. That's right here. Yeah. I'm not going to worry about that. I think I've taken everything I need. And I'm going to leave them with this system, and maybe this system. And they've lost all of this. And they're humiliated. And that's that. Okay. Send demands. A new precursor. Alright, well. Okay. Alright, it's freezing up here. Alright, war's over. So we won. They accepted our terms. And failure, anomaly, whatever. So pause. So we took all this stuff. Now we're leaving them with being adjacent to this fallen empire. I could go after these guys. I'm tempted to go after these guys next. After I go somewhere and repair my ships, and I think I'll go after, I don't know, maybe these guys, and then go after these guys. But I do want to take out all my great threats. These guys aren't a threat. Look at these guys. They're pathetic and pathetic. These guys are definitely pathetic because they just got whooped by a fallen empire anyway. I think since these guys really can't build ships, they had to have had some of their power reduced. I also want this ring world right here. This is just excellent. In fact, I might take this first because if I have to go up against these guys at some point, it would be nice to have that ring world and this ring world at my disposal for the sake of just minerals and resources here. What is this? Minus 683. Oh, that's right, because of the fact that I have like all these extra planets now in my control. How many is that? Well, I only have 6 extra planets under my control. Oh, of course, and and I've got to actually integrate all these guys into my hive mind. So that's that there too. Ooh, then maybe I'll what's this? This species right here? Maybe we'll eat them. No, actually I won't eat them. I'll just I think I'll just I'll take that planet and make them part of the hive. It's only logical. How much? 108 months ago. It takes a long time for me to get these to now. I mean, I'm taking 1,000 unity a month, but fact of the matter is, I've got a load of planets. Look at this, plus 1,155%, because I have 69 colonies. That is ridiculous. That is just crazy ridiculous. So, yeah, I don't really see myself even utilize. I don't have to worry about Unity anymore. I think I'm done. I'm pretty much done with Unity at this point anyway, because it's just I don't see how I'm gonna be able to do this. I've got to get rid of these frontier outposts. Obviously, I got 2 more or something because something is. I just went from I see, the inefficient planet management actually reduced my influence gain. Alright, so I'll just very quickly build a new sector. Create a new sector. I've got what was their home system? I have no idea what their home system was. I feel like it was this one. Alright. Let's just take a look at what these species' name is. The Malwegoll. Okay, there's 1% here, so I guess this is their home planet. So, what do I even call my systems at this point? Am I naming them something special? Nope, I'm not doing that for some reason. So I'll rename those after that too, because I feel like I need to give them something that's a bit more. Boop. Join that sector. Okay. Boom. 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 All right, and let's go with. Boom. 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 Yeah, sure, why not? I'm just going to do that one too. Yeah, let's just do this one. I'm just going to be nice for once. Give them some resources here. And I want to... Actually, I really don't care about that world at that point. I've got bigger worlds to worry about than that little small one there. We'll just eat those. We'll eat those. I'll not worry about them. I'll just have the army drop in, eat them. They'll be good to go. All right, that puts this in a good spot here. I think I've taken most of this. Great. What planet is this? Tropical world. Gotcha. Okay. Nice. I can actually colonize that world. And with that, I am pretty good. I should end this episode here, right? So I was getting it. And like, so paste with that. Yeah, that's great. So we're gonna take that world. So actually, I might let them colonize once I finished. Making them part of the hive. Sector's missing resources, 78.k. 78.5. And I don't know, I went from 0.5 to 0.k. I don't know. Don't ask me questions, people. It's late. Don't ask me questions. So there's that. Close. Boop. Let's go to species. And which one is not hive? Undesirables. There we go. What is this? Uplift? Who cares about that? Undesirables. Bacterian. What? Really? I still have... Oh, okay. They're probably on one of the worlds that's... They're probably like in one of this world that's right here or something. They're probably... yeah, I can see where that would happen. So, modify... and make them a hive mind. Or make them delicious? Food output. Plus 100%. That actually sounds good. Maybe I should make them delicious. What is this? Oh yeah, because I Yep, not gonna worry about that. Boop. There we go.
Situation log updated.
And these guys, undesirables. Yeah, research that. And let's modify. You are now part of the hive. Congratulations. How does it feel to be part of the hive? Select all. Boom. Modify.
Situation log updated.
Great. And
species modified.
Species modified. And 85 days now? Seriously? Finishes in 0 months. 83 days? 82? How is this timeout right? It says finishes in 0 months. That's definitely not in 80 something days. This thing just messed up my emotions. Species modified. What? Come on.
Enemy troops landing.
Uh-oh. This is not cool. I don't like this. How is this possible? They just revolted. They just started revolting. Like it hasn't even been that long. How is this even right? I guess because their unhappiness is like 340. This is really kind of starting to tick me off here, because they didn't even have time to. They didn't even give me more than a month worth of time to. I don't even have a chance to react to this rebellion here. Hold on a second. I've got to at least try to get something over here. So what do I have? I have this transport fleet right here with 33. Okay. So I've got to send them to this super fast. Can they land armies in time? I guess we'll see. Come on. Come on. Where's the species modify it, by the way? The species modify thing is stupid because it should have modified them by now. How is this modified in 68 days when it says 0 months? I gotta pause this. Something's going wrong. Research. Okay, there we go. Maybe that's my fault.
Species modified.
Okay, so my fault actually. I guess I thought I clicked the research, but I didn't, which means I lost this planet. This sucks. This is so stupid. I am so upset right now. These guys are all hive mind. So they announced their independence. Okay. Did they really just announced their independence? Because they're a hive. How does this work when all of their all the pops are hive mind? Let me see what's going on here. I've converted them. I made all of them a hive mind, so now I don't understand. They're unemployed. They're all hive mind. There's no way they can remerge with their previous species because if they merge with their old empire, then they'll be purged naturally. So I have to see, where are we right here? Okay. Darn it! I'm so annoyed by this. Alright. Well. I lost all my okay, so I've gotta get another construction ship over here because whatever wormhole station I had over here is now gone for some reason. For reasons, this is just because it just decided on its own that it wanted to just unbuild itself. Nope. What's this? What? No. I am so confused right now. Yes, this one. That's the one I clicked. Okay, this thing's starting to just drive me crazy now. Alright, I clicked you. You're the one I clicked. I could have sworn I clicked that one. Great. And I've got to jump back in here before I go to war with these guys. Well, they remerged with their
System survey complete.
How are they not being killed? A hive mind can't survive in a non-hive mind empire. This is a weird thing. All that work, and I lost that. Yay, we segregate the primitives, whatever. All right. End the rivalry with the Viturious Confederacy. Makes perfect sense, because they're gonna need all the help they can get. Now I can't go to war against those guys. Such a bummer. So in this case, I'm not gonna leave this. We've still got this spaceport over here. So I'm just gonna send these guys who are going extremely slow back to the system, and we're gonna try to merge everything into one fleet. Once they're finished repairing, let's see, how are these guys doing? Do they have 100%? These guys are 100%? Nope, they're not 100%. Where are you? Oh, they're the ones that are going back. Okay. How about you? Are you 100%? No, you're not. Alright. Is there... Alright. But anyway, that's in this episode.
Survey complete.
I'm gonna start to, I don't know. I guess build some... Alright, guy. I'm gonna start building some wormhole stations in this area. And go from there. There we go. Just in the systems. And this in the system. Yep. And in this system as well. Great. I gotta send this guy all the way over here. What? I don't have a spaceport over here? I am shocked. I've got to see how many systems I have that don't have wormholes, that have spaceports. I'm sorry, they don't have a spaceport. What is this about? I am dropping the ball clearly, because I've clearly just lost my mind here. I guess I've taken all these systems. I thought that I had put spaceports on all of them, but I didn't. How long have I had this planet? I didn't build a spaceport.
Ships upgraded.
I am so at a loss right now. Because
System survey complete.
I realize now how much larger my fleet capacity would be had I built spaceports in all of these systems that I took control over. I thought I did, but apparently I did not. And these are a lot of spaceports, and so these are a lot of. There's a lot of systems that I mean, even a few is too many without a spaceport. So if I upgrade all these modules, my fleet capacity will go up. Sorry, my naval capacity will go. Why is this thing just? Come on, stop being slow, computer. So once I can finish modifying all these spaceports and building all these spaceports, I should be able to expand my naval capacity by a heavy margin. Okay, so that's there. That's got one. Okay. So at least I did over here. I guess after this war was finished, I got distracted by other things, and I totally forgot about the fact that I had to go back through and build all of those. And did I already just gotta double check now? Apparently, I gotta double check everything.
Construction complete.
But and now I've got to go through all these worlds that I just took and build up those spaceports. Okay, so that one's right there. Ah, man. I've got to pause this clearly, because it's just thinking too much, and it's slowing down my efforts to get some stuff accomplished. Great. And this one. Boom. Wonderful. All right. So that's that. My energy production went up by a nice little bit here. Now it's at 767. I'm capped out on energy, so I've got to turn that into minerals. I've got a lot of food that I'm taking in right now, so that's good. Let's see, what am I doing here with these guys? Do I have a frontier? Okay, so yeah, this still has a station there. I've got the species. I'm gonna build a spaceport right here. And who are these guys? Oh, you have got to be joking, right? Yes, you've got to be joking. Alright. Modify. And make them hive mind. Yep. Modify.
Situation log updated.
Research.
Species modified.
Species modified. Great. So now they're part of the hive. They're going to be productive. But anyway, this has gone on long enough. So I want to have this like half an hour episode, and now it's turned into like an hour and maybe a little bit longer than an hour. So that's that. I've taken over this planet, and I'm gonna make this. I almost want to make this just another energy planet. But I also want to do a mineral planet. Let's see, can I do a mineral planet on a ring world? Let's see, what can I build on this planet?
System survey complete.
Planetary administration. I can build a planetary administration. It doesn't really make sense to be able to put mining on a planet, on a ring world, because it's a ring world. But yeah, that's a mineral silo. So I'm either going to do energy or research. At this portion of the game, research really isn't that that important. It's really not that. I mean, it is for the sake of, I guess, some reasons like tanking lances. But how much does this cost? Wow, that costs a lot. Everything costs a lot now because I have so many planets. I have 70 planets under my control. So let's yeah. Oops. I seriously need to focus on that. But anyway, this is it. Have a wonderful day. God be with you.